This is a Joe Grassi production from the Wildem TV team and family. Best Tupac Alive channel in past and present, political news team, and interviews. Wildem TV for life.
How's it going, my people? This your Garnal. Wired Up. Garnal. And welcome to another episode of Wired Up TV. Hope you got your hands on the steering wheel and are keeping your big fat hamburger fingers and hands on the road, taking care of everything you guys got to take care of, no matter what it is, guys. Handle y'all business. Now I'm sitting here outside in my crib making this video. I'm about to do a live with you guys too, and this video will drop after the live. I'm gonna tell you guys that on the live. But anyways, we want to show you guys the pictures. Since Wired Up TV channel is big on exposing the fakes and the phonies and the people that pimp our community, well, we're going to show you the fake and phony pictures that y'all seen out there plenty of times and show you the real for those weenies that actually believe these pictures are real. Some of these are very well photoshopped. You see the one on the left, which is Tupac, and I believe it's Rihanna. I could be mistaken. I don't really know that much of these female rappers or singers or whatever the F she is. But on the left, it's Pac with Rihanna. Okay, wrong. Obviously Pac never kicked it with Rihanna, at least to my knowledge. But this is the real picture on the right. This is how we know it been modified. Okay, first of all, Rihanna's body does not match the shirt and all that stuff that's going on here. Okay, second of all, we got the real picture on the right, so that one is not real. But as you see here, I do not know 100% who's that female on the right. To be 100% honest with you, I have no idea who that female is on the right. But one thing I do know is she was one of Pac's friends, and I believe she was an actress from the looks of her. I can be wrong, okay? I can be wrong, but from the looks of her, I think she was an actress lady or whatever. And yeah, and Pac snapped the pic. You know, Pac had his way with the ladies. But this is one of the ones that is chafa, not real. Snatch it out, put it in the archive. Fake, expose, check. Moving on. Everybody knows about Pac's relationship with Jada Pinkett Smith. On the left, you see Pac with Jada Pinkett Smith. Now because she's married to Will Smith. Mr. Parents Just Don't Understand, Mr. Men in Black, Mr. Bad Boys 1 and 2, Will Smith, okay? Unfortunately, his son can't act worth a squat, but that's another story for a different time. But the one on the left is Tupac Amaru Shakur with Jada Pinkett Smith. At the time, just Jada Pinkett, I believe. I don't know if she was married to Will Smith at the time, and I don't care, quite frankly. On the one on the right, I think you see Pac with, I don't even know who the heck that is, because it's such a bad Photoshop job. You can straight up see that it was just a picture pasted on top of the picture, and I even think you can see still some of Jada's. Look at the lady's neck on the picture on the right. This is such a terrible Photoshop job. Look at her neck. Her neck looks like it's been crippled and cut, like if somebody like bended the neck sideways. This is such a bad photoshopping job. If any of you guys believe this, please call it quits. Life gets a lot harder. It gets a lot more complicated. Just stay at home, sit down, close the door, and never come out again. Okay. You can clearly see this picture is Photoshop, along with the hundreds and thousands of Photoshop pictures out there of Tupac. I honestly think this is one of the worst pictures I have ever seen in my whole entire life, to be quite frank with you. I just can't get over the neck. Look at the neck. You can clearly tell that this lady, and whatever, I don't even know who that is. Like, it looks like Rihanna again, but I don't know. It looks like whoever this lady is, she was standing straight or something, and the amateur photoshopper couldn't find a way to fit her neck because it was obviously posted on top of Jada's. So what that person did is it basically turned the head around and exposed the neck. You know what I'm saying? Look at the neck, man. Oh my god, bro. This It's too crazy. And I believe this is a picture of Tupac when he was in the penitentiary. Elementary. Baby, baby. Anyways, yeah. That's my Tupac impersonation. Sorry. I don't know why I said expression. I think I've been talking to Rick Boss too much. You know, the dummy is kind of flowed onto me. Anyways, I shouldn't have said that, right? Who gives a shit? Anyways, let's move on. Look at this, man. It's just a terrible job. Okay, terrible, crazy. Now we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next picture. Now I don't know why they keep, photoshopping Pac with this woman. I believe it's the same. I believe it's Rihanna again. I mean, I don't know. Y'all need to tell me on the comments. I don't know why they keep photoshopping him with Rihanna, but this is the real picture. Tupac with Jada Pinkett Smith again on the left. They were real close friends. I believe Tupac knocked them boots, and I have sources that will tell me that I am correct on that because of a lot of things. I've gone on and explained it on the live stream before. I don't know exactly which one, but basically Jada Pinkett has come out and basically aired out on national television that she was a sex addict since she was a young teenager, right? Or 18 or whatever the case might be. So that lets you believe Tupac being who Tupac was. Tupac knocked them boots and was probably knocking them boots while she was with Will Smith. Sorry, Willie from Philly. I'm just keeping it real. That's probably why you never see any more pictures of her with Tupac once he got with Death Row. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. Hey, maybe there's one out there that they might have literally ran into each other by accident and she was alone, and Pac, Pac being Pac, he don't care what's going on, he snatched her up. But anyways, this is a Photoshop picture. Jada's on the left. The one on the right, I think it's again Rihanna. And like I said, guys, these female rappers, they all look the same to me. I don't know who they are. The only one I can tell the difference, and sometimes that's hard when it's Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. And the only reason why I can tell that is because my wife is a fan of them, and I've been looking at them a lot, and I've watched Rhythm and Flow, so I'm more familiar with Cardi B, so that's how I can tell her apart. But any other rapper, female rapper out there, man, I couldn't tell you if it's Rihanna, if it's Bumbana, if it's Yolanda. I don't care, bro. I don't care. Call me insensitive, I just don't care. But anyways, real bad Photoshop again. Well, no, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's a good Photoshop. I like what they did with the fading and making it kind of blacker, making it look older. But, Photoshop. Now, oh God, terrible. Now, let's move on to the next one. These are a plethora of them. I'm going to go ahead and let you know right now. Top left corner, the double picture put together. The one on the right is Tupac and Miss Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo. Which, by the way, I tried to get an interview with her, and she respectfully declined. Yo-Yo, we want you on the show, girl. So, holla at your boy, wireduptv4you@gmail.com, or get at Joe Gracia. Now, the one on the left, I believe it's Tupac, and if I'm not mistaken, Faith Evans in her younger days. Now, Tupac claimed he had sex with Faith Evans on Hit 'Em Up. I have, intel that tells me that's 100% true. Even though I know it's true, and they are real pictures of Tupac and Faith Evans together, I don't know why somebody will feel the need to Photoshop a fake one when there's real pictures of Tupac and Faith Evans together. That is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. Whoever photoshopped this picture is obviously a loser and a weenie and does not know that there's real pictures of Faith Evans and Tupac together. Okay? Now the one on the right, top, The Game and Tupac. The Game posted the above photo to make us believe he actually met Tupac. Too bad he's a liar. Yes, he's a liar. The Game, you lied, bro. The one on the bottom is the real one. It's Tupac and some Chicano dude. Now, I don't know 100% who that is. Maybe Rosemary Serrano might know who that is. I do not know. Okay? But that's Photoshop. Game never met Tupac. The Game was probably a little peanut when Pac was doing his thing on death row. So, liar. One in the middle, Pac and Eminem. Y'all know that's not real. I ain't even gonna get into that. Okay? And another one on the left, Tupac and 50 Cent, which to me would have been probably the most believable that Pac would kick it with him. But still, that's fake. 50 Cent wasn't even in the game when Pac was in the game. I think 50 Cent was still rapping to his little honeys on the block. With that being said, y'all, let your boy know what y'all think. Okay? Which is the worst Photoshop picture to you? Okay? Or did you, prior to this video, believe that some of these Photoshop pictures I just showed you were actually real? We're not going to laugh at you. We're not going to point and laugh and go, ha, 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 ha. Okay? You should do that to yourself in the mirror for actually believing these pictures were true. Do your research. Don't fall for these frauds and phonies. If you have a question and you want to know what's the truth, come to WiredUpTV for you at Gmail. WiredUpTV. But you can hit us up at WiredUpTV for you at gmail.com. Okay? With that being said, guys, keep your head up. Don't ever fall for these frauds, man. Because there's a lot of them out there. And we gonna expose every single one of them. And respect the real. Much respect to the real. Bam, 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 bam to the frauds. Keep your head up and always stay wired up. I love y'all with all my heart. God bless you. And in the words of Smoking from Friday, peace out. Talk to y'all soon, man.